Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper today. We're playing some Factorio. Fantastic. Looking good right now. What we're doing in this couple of episodes of Factorio, we're trying our hardest to actually complete the objective, which is to make enough plastic to build the plane, which is pretty fantastic. Although, it's not just plastic that we do require. However, what we generally require is everything that involves plastic, which is all this stuff. So it's a lot, basically. Also, is the game sound on? It's very quiet. Oh, it's on. That's very strange. Let's turn it up a little bit. There we are. See, a little smidge. There's no music in this, so it always sounds very just like nothing's happening. It's pretty fantastic. Anyway, should probably get going. Last episode, I did say that I would research a few technologies, so sulfur processing is nearly done. And I think I did something else that involved plastics because it was taking quite a long time. I probably could have improved it by just making some science machines right here. Probably not a bad idea, really. But we still need to research some other... Well, we don't really need to do much else with science because we just need to research everything that I don't think requires the purple science. Oh, blue science for electrical energy. Yeah, it's everything that we don't really need right now. Rocketry. Landmines. I mean, that's pretty crazy. I'd like to have that. We've got some logistics right here, which is some express transport belts. I like that. Lasers, which is just a cheap way of us to defend ourselves. That involves optics as well, apparently. Laser turrets, military free. Oh no, it requires optics, my bad. And then you got just sort of better ways to get energy in that a lot. Got a tool belt. This is kind of stuff that we don't need. I don't think we need to research anything else. Alien technology is not something we really need to care about right now. It requires rocketry and it allows us to get rocketry in one, but at the moment rockets aren't something that I'm really going to be worrying about. Get lasers done, I suppose, pretty quick, or explosives. Probably explosives. Having some landmines out there to protect ourselves against the big berthers would be pretty fantastic. Have some explosives as well in general. Involves sulfur, which is, well, difficult. Yeah, and to make this, it will give you the 4 times landmine, which I guess gives you 4 landmines for the cost of 2 explosives and 1 steel plate. We still need to make some sort of steel production. I'm not too sure if I got around to doing that. But let's just research... lasers right now so we can get the laser turrets because it'll be a cheaper way for us to actually defend ourselves, like I said before. Well, I say cheaper. We won't have to keep making bullets, although these personnel rounds are pretty fantastic. And I think we need to make something for those right now because we're going to be doing this for a little while. Copper plate and steel plate is required, and I don't think we have any steel production right now. We have steel plate, so we can make some steel. Well, we have iron plate, so we can make some steel on this side because I believe you only need 5 steel plate in order to make... 5 iron plate, I mean, in order to make steel plate. There we go. I keep getting them confused, not too sure why. So as you can see, that is the correct assumption. We're making bricks right here. We want to get a few more walls because we are taking quite a lot more damage from up north over there. And hopefully, we're just going to get attacked from there, but we have taken a little bit of damage from this side as well. It's all about defense right now because we're going to take a long time in order to get a lot of this other stuff researched. Well, a lot of this other stuff actually done. This has already been set up. I think this is how it's meant to work. But we're right now going to be... We will also need to actually harvest this stuff. I'm not too sure if we're researching anything to do with containers now that I think about it. Flammable would be quite interesting. Oil processing gives you the flamethrower and rocketry. Let's see. Bullet damage free is probably fantastic. Oh, bullet shooting speed, that is. Need bullet damage. That's shell damage. And then you got the flamethrower and the laser turret. So that'll take a little while, but we do need these. So I'm not going to be worrying about it too much. Maybe I already researched the storage units. Oh, here we go. Fluid handling. So there we go. Yeah, storage tanks. So we already have them in our ability to create. We just need to find it. Here we go. So we got a storage tank right here. So we can store these 2 minerals. There we have. Got thrown a few lights around as well. How much steel plate do we have left? Yeah, we can make like sort of 2 of these. I'm not going to worry about it too much. There we are. And they're pretty big. Pretty cool. Okay. So, let's see. Do we want them to be sort of hanging around on this side? Looks like they can be connected by 4 different ways. Well, they can be connected 4 different sides, which is pretty great. So, we'll probably just want to store some of this stuff on this side and over here. Now, we will need to create ourselves some more tubes, which is not too bad. I believe these are the tubes that we use. And if we... Oh, crap. See, this is the problem. This is the problem that we're having right now. We need to get rid of this. and make sure it's going to be not hitting from the wrong side. Here we go. Already, we're running into shape problems. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Merv's not doing what he shouldn't be. Got to double check that. There we go. We've got storage going in there now. We will have to go around here as well. I'll make a few of these. Keep underestimating what we need. So there we are. We've got some storage units right here. It's going to tell us how much of these two resources we have. What is this stuff called anyway? We got black... No, it's not going to tell you exactly what they are. Okay, well, I think we're going to need them later on, so I'm going to store them in there. And at the same time, it's going to be trying to make the... Well, this stuff. It should be going into here, but we got to get it to actually make something first. And I believe... Yeah, okay. We want to make batteries. But it requires a few other things as well. I guess plastic is... we need coal, okay. So we've got coal, so I think we could just like go ahead and start making it. There we are. Now, for some reason, this isn't powered. No, it's not powered, okay. So we'll just make a... Oh, we've already got some way to power it up. There we are. So it should be able to... Yep, it's making a bunch of plastic, which is pretty good to see. We should be mining quite a lot of oil from this pipeline right here. Or this oil reserve that we currently have. So we'll be making the plastics that we require. Now we've got to find a way to make ourselves a lot of advanced circuits very quickly. Ah, that's pretty fantastic. So now we can go ahead and try and research the... Where is it? There we go, laser turrets. So we're going to go ahead and research that, because I think it's a good idea. Merv, what are you doing? This isn't good. Right. Let's just double check what we exactly need for the plane. Yep, advanced circuits, just in case we need the blue one. So we need copper cables, electrical circuits, and plastic. We've already got plastic underway. We will need to maybe add some quicker fast transport belts, maybe. Well, we'll need some fast transport belts possibly, because it's quite far away. But then again, I think having it on a long system gives us a lot of room, well, a lot of flexibility. Start that again. Flexibility to actually maneuver around, stuff like that. Okay, so we've already got the copper cables and the electrical circuits. We just need the plastic. So already we're set up here. We want it to be going along this row. Wish we had some like robots or something to move this stuff around. It doesn't matter too much though. This will be fairly long, but I think that's not bad because it'll just give us more room. So I want it to go along like this. I kind of want it to be a little bit further up actually, like that. There we are. And I want to get rid of those because I don't want it to go too far along. So it's not perfect because we want it to go up a little more. But that's alright. It might give us space later on. So we want it to go that far along. It's going to take a little while for the plastic to actually get to this location, but eventually it's going to sort of build a rhythm like this. It seems to be like 2 every now and then. So we want to connect some more oil to this most probably and have it hooked up to this side. I know we have some lying around here somewhere. It'll involve some sort of transporting. Or we could just hook it up to another system. That might be a good idea. So I'm not too sure. It's probably the time it takes to make it. That's definitely what it is. So if we have another oil refinery on the other side and hook it up to this oil, that'd be pretty good. Unfortunately, we're then going to run into the issue of these pipes right here starting to fill up. So we'll need 2 more tanks to hook them up at the same time. And that will probably be... It'll be a little bit awkward, but we can hook it up to this side, so it'll work out. Right, so also we could... No, okay. It's fine, I was going nuts there. We want to improve production time. I just got to find out how to make what I was trying to make. So we want to make a oil refinery. Let's just double check that. Oil refinery, there we go. It's going to take a little while to make it. It usually does. Very expensive as well. But while we're doing that, let's just check our inventory right here. Because we do have some electrical furnaces. So we want to go ahead and start making ourselves some steel. It's going to be pretty easy to do. Because, well, there's not much space really needed at the moment. We can already have transport belts going underneath here. So if we just sort of make one here, make one here, make one there. There we are. Then we can have sort of... I feel like we need probably a little bit more steel than that. But for now... Oh, Merv's climbing up. I knew he was going to do it. I could sense it. Get out of there. Right. Bad thing about Merv is that he never learns. It's a little bit unfortunate, I know. But it's something we have to deal with. Yeah. Right. So, let's get everything set up here. Now, we are defended, so we don't have to worry about that right now. We've got the steel processing going on right here. We do have a bunch of these inserters right here. We just need the smaller ones. There we are. And we'll do it like this. They will need to be hooked up, of course. And we can always attach one more, possibly two, by just extending this line a little bit. I think it might go into there, though. I'm not too sure. Oh, it's acting a bit slow right now. I'm not too sure why that is. Oh, laser turret. Fantastic. Now I'll research the upgrades to these laser turrets before we go even crazier. Mo right now is rattling around. I do apologize. This is the unfortunate part about doing this. Still need to get the other room. Otherwise, he just rattles about. Right. Let's see. I always lose my concentration when he does that. Right. We don't need to worry with trains right now. We just need to have our power. We just need power connected to these. There we are. I'll let me move down here for some reason. Right. So this is unfortunately done. Can we? No. Gonna have to do that then. If only we had slightly longer versions. There we go. We're already making steel, which is good to see. They'll be put onto this line right here after they've been created. We probably want it to be a bit quicker than that, actually. Yeah, let's have one more. I don't see the problem with that right now. We just get the inserters right here. There we are. We can power them up. There we are. And then they'll be thrown into a chest for now. Because I don't think we really... Well, we could move them up here. It's probably a good idea that we do that now that I think about it. It's going to take a little while, of course, but we can put it onto a fast belt for the time being real quick. We just need some iron gears, which means we're running out of iron, actually. The problem with this now is that we're running out of iron this side very quickly. We're not producing iron quick enough, as you can see. Well, it seems to be, because half of it's going up here anyway, so it's not going to be much of a problem. It's just the production for the circuits will slow down just a little bit. If that does become an issue, we will just get rid of probably this one right here, or one of them, just to slow down the consumption rate of the iron, or we'll make a separate line for it entirely. In fact, that might be a good idea, but I'm not just trying to do that just yet without, well, causing issue. Right, so if we just hook this on to a fast belt. There we are. Just very quick. It will start moving up here. And eventually later on, we'll have it hooked up to a proper system of fast belts where we'll hook it up over here where we'll use it later on. I'm just making some light sources because I can't see anything along here. There we are. I want to make one more over here as well. Right there. Don't want to go too mental with it because otherwise they'll get in the way later on. Of course we can move them, so I'm not too sure why I'm worrying about that. Right, so we need to get ourselves some more iron. And we've got a lot of transport belts. I think it's just iron gears that we're worrying about right now. Why are you having trouble making all of those? I'm not too sure. Pretty expensive, apparently. But we'll worry about that in a minute. We're making steel now, so it's pretty good to see. Even though it's pretty slow, we have it. And at least we're making it, which is always good. Our plastic is still sort of going up the line, so you can tell the consumption rate is a bit... You know, it's not fantastic. So we'll need to sort that out in a minute. I've got an idea for it. We've just made the chemical plant by the looks of it. Oh, what? We made a chemical plant instead of the oil refinery. Wow. Oh, no, it's down there. Okay. My bad. I will... a good thing I didn't continue with that. That would have been a mistake. Right, so we'll hook it up there. And then we'll get some pipes ready. We'll need quite a lot. And we'll need 2 more of these storage units as well. These are not full yet, but they will be eventually. Okay, fantastic. So we'll improve the damage once again of the turrets. I always want to do it. It will hurt us when it comes to our consumables. Well, our energy reserves. Let's see what we got right now. It's looking pretty good, but it's going to spike. And I think we'll definitely notice that later on when we start having random power cuts. Let's see. Right, so we'll hook that up. We've got some pipes somewhere. Here we go. Right, and I'm not too sure if we can change the direction. Oh, what was that? Oh, we're under attack! Gotta shoot the big mama. Oh, there's another one. See how tough they are. This is why we need laser turrets. So we're eventually gonna run out of ammunition. So that was tough. They destroyed our turret right here, but they did not break through the walls. We are just gonna have to thicken up right here. And replace these damaged ones, because it saves us time. And we'll just go ahead and reinforce. Oh! Oh, that was close. Let's just destroy her right here. Get back, beast! Alright, okay, that's really good. They always seem to charge here, so I think it's a good idea that... Oh, wow, look at all this. Ammunition's already run low, and these were recently refilled. So definitely laser turrets are the future, apparently. So let's go back and get our walls. We should really throw these away anyway. We'll just, like, put them here. Why not? And then we'll double that up. I want to double that up as well and put another turret along here. Double that up. There we are. So that's good to see. So hopefully it'll be easier to defend later on. We'll just give these guys at the front. We'll pick this one up and put them here. There we are. We've already got a bunch of them apparently. Yeah, but eventually we will be replacing them. We'll just need some at the front to deal with any enemies that may be attacking us. Hopefully the AI doesn't think, oh, well, we can't attack them there, let's go around. Hopefully they just go for us the closest way they can, even if it does mean suicide, which is pretty grim when you think about it. Okay, so, as I was doing something, definitely. My mind just shot again. It's fine, keep shooting for some reason. I can't have... No, I can. Oh, trying to select the right one here. So if we just do that, there we are. Then we can go around. Forgot you just click it around and it works. There we are. So there's another sort of source right here to make plastic. I'm not too sure if that's going to increase its speed at all, but hopefully it does. If it doesn't, then we'll just make another chemical plant. At the moment it needs coal, so we'll be able to do that with the extra chemical plant. We'll also need to create ourselves a few more of these to actually hook them up. Oh. Run out of these very quickly. They're going to take iron plate, so... I'm not sure if we have a chest lying around somewhere where we have our iron plate stored. Well, that's not good. We don't want them to be hooked up. That's a bad idea. Some unfortunate chemical mixing. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, wait. We can work around this issue that we're having. There we are. And then we could just do that with this bit. And then with this bit, we'll just go down. Doesn't make much of a difference anyway if it's hooked up to the same one. So that works. And we'll have these right here, which is much easier than just trying to access them from over here. But we can if we want. Obviously, we do have the tubes that go underground as well, which is very useful. So that's pretty cool. I like these pipelines. They just look awesome. I'm looking forward to perhaps having some longer game sessions involving a lot of pipelines. Right, so now we're going to want to go ahead and try and make ourselves some advanced circuits. Now to do that, we actually make them ourselves, which means we don't really want to use anything other than these assembling machines. These are actually the best ones we can make, so I didn't want to make the best ones that we can make, but I guess it doesn't matter too much. We also want to take some of these. And as you can see, already the consumption rate for this is very high. Eventually it will ease up a little bit because we have quite a lot of steel plate right now. And we have quite a lot in inventory anyway, so we don't have to worry about it too much. I'm actually already going to take these out. Oh crap. Was our power offline? I don't think it was. No, okay. I guess that it was just dark and the lights came on. A little bit freaked out then. At least our walls are going pretty well. We have quite a lot in here, I imagine. We can probably go a bit nuts here with our wall design. Well, when I say wall design, I mean just like perfect defense. So let's see. We want to keep the walls inside where these two oil pipelines are. This wall doesn't matter too much, but I'm just sort of using up what walls we have, because we may as well. There we are. We're running in front of our car there. So we may as well go nuts with them. If we do get attacked, we'll know it. There we are. We'll just build it up here. Defend ourselves from this side. We did get attacked here before, I believe, so it's a good idea to defend ourselves here. They can hit people. They can hit turrets through the walls, though, so we've got to watch out. But we have no desire to go down there, which is why it's a good idea to defend ourselves from that position. And we want to go up a little bit from there as well, because we did get attacked from this corner before. So we do want to have a little bit of defense before Big Mama comes around and tries to destroy us. Keep calling it Big Mama. It's the Big Bertha, really. Like, I mean, that's what I called it in the episode. Big Bertha. That was the name I came up with while editing it. So really, Big Bertha is the name of the game. It's not though, it's Factorio. See? Pretty fantastic. The turrets are right there, so we don't want to go... We want to be able to hook up with them. There we are. Did I take enough walls? I don't feel like I did. Ah, there we are. Fantastic. I want to hook up with them a little bit lower than that. There we are. Now, we don't have any desire to go this way as well, so we may as well just completely hook it up. Or, well, wall it off. Like that. And we want to double around this defense as well. Oh, fantastic. Do we have third damage? Yeah, we do. Good. I'm going pretty nuts on this, as you can tell. We will need to get better power supply later on. And we will need to go and get ourselves a few more walls. In fact, we can make a few walls. Probably 5. That is probably going to be enough. If I can find out what the walls are. We can make 6, so... Just we have brick on inventory, so we may as well use it. There we are. Beautiful. So that's pretty good. We have pretty much defended this corner, and obviously we can expand it if required. I just wanted to use up as much brick as possible. So that's good to see. I feel significantly safer now. I feel like we want to move my car here before I forget about it or leave it open. It's got quite a lot in it, so... Oh. 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 Okay. Gotta be careful right now. Let's go. We're going to go at like 1 mile an hour right here. A little bit faster than that, but there you go. Fantastic. And we'll just park her up right here. Put the handbrake on. Beautiful. Right, so stop mucking about right now. Let's create one more of these. And we'll be able to make ourselves some advanced circuits. How long does it take to make an advanced circuit is a good idea. It only takes 8 seconds. We need 250 of them, but we think we do need them to make other stuff. Apparently not. We need lubricant, apparently, to make... Well, we need normal engine units and then lubricant. So that's not that bad. Lubricant is probably going to be pretty easy to make. Or at least create. We want to make some laser turrets later on as well. And hook them up. Mostly laser turrets because I don't have to make ammunition for them. I imagine they're not as good, which is why I'm bumping up the damage. These barrels right here. So lubricant is made with heavy oil, and that is what this red stuff is. So that's pretty good. Where oh, it says it right there: heavy oil, light oil. Okay, so that's easy to remember. What's that noise? You can hear like, oh, right, it's the science machines. All right, I'm going nuts apparently. We won't worry about that too much. So yeah, we only need like sort of 2 of these making advanced circuits. So we'll put 2 right here. We'll go ahead and make ourselves a power supply. We will put it at the back because we don't really need to go too nuts with that. Actually, we'll need it over here as well, probably. Yeah, we will. Let's do that as well. So there we are. We've already got these long arms. So let's have a few of them here. We want to spin that around. And then we've already got these simple ones. There we are. Pretty good to see. Now we'll go ahead and create ourselves some advanced circuits. There we are. Hopefully we don't run out anytime soon when it comes to our consumption of iron ingots, iron plate. I'm going mad right now. For some reason I can never say that correctly. But we will worry about that later. I want to have a good line going on right here, but not too far across. Actually, I don't want it to cover that bit either because you never know when you're going to need it. Do I want to just sort of keep creating this stuff? Probably not. Seems like we might need one more as well, just because it's pretty slow. It doesn't hurt us. Oh, well, it does a little bit, but not that badly. The reason it will hurt us is because we'll be using up a lot of resources. Right, so we'll make ourselves a power supply. I need to make like a bunch of these, because I keep requiring it. There we are. Oh, wrong way. And then we'll use these guys to just sort of pop them up right there. Fantastic. Where is it? There we are. I need to use my hotkeys more, but I keep forgetting. So there we are. That's pretty good to see. Then we're moving them across. There's a lot of advanced circuits already in creation. We need 250 of them to actually make the plane, but we may need them to actually make other stuff. So let's just find out what else we need to make this plane. So we need batteries. I know we don't need advanced for that. We need electric engine units, which we don't need anything for that. Advanced anyway. And plastic bars we're already creating quite a lot. So it's underway. So we don't need to worry about that too much. We just need to now try and make lubricant. Now, we do have a chemical... sorry, start that again. A chemical plant in our inventory, I believe, right there. So we can hook this up. I probably want to hook it up like this. There we are. And then I want to try and make lubricant. So that's pretty good. We'll hook it up like this. Just pretty easy. And we want it to be powered. And we're going to see how quickly it can get this done. What I'm thinking is we'll want to hook this up as well. I think that'd be pretty easy to do, in fact. Well, kind of. We'll need to have a separate tank as well by the looks of it. Not really. I mean, firstly, we can do this. I mean, that's easier, right? I mean, looks like it. But also, we want to have this one actually going across and into this tank anyway. So I think it'll be much quicker. So I think that's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, I think it does affect what we've got in here. But we might be able to put it in barrels. I'm not too sure how the barrels work myself. But let's make a barrel. So let's see. We've got a barrel right now. How does this... I'm not too sure how it works. Empty barrel. I imagine there's some sort of stock or transfer sort of node that the barrel needs to be placed onto in order to actually be filled up with something. Pump jack, probably how you get the barrels now that I think about it. I want to find out now. I've not researched it, so I'm trying to find this out at the top of my head. God, we could put more nodes in there. Well, apparently not. We'll just have a barrel in our inventory for now. But still, we'll do the thing that I did say we were going to do. So we'll get some of these underground pipes, and we're running out of hard iron plate right now. So we want to run around over here to gather some more. I believe this is... No, this is iron plate, but we do need some of this. Yeah. We'll gather some of this up. We shouldn't be having too many problems, but they're still making steel, apparently. Wow, they can hold a lot. I didn't think that was going to be a problem. Right, we're going to take this stuff because we don't need that much steel right now. So we'll just do that. We have a lot of steel in here, apparently, which is pretty cool. Alright, and then we'll just take as much iron plate as we can. We unfortunately took a little bit of ore there. I think we can just throw it in here. Fantastic. Good to see. Take a drink. Beautiful. It's going to take us a little while to get the damage upgrade as well. So we want to go over here and see what we need to make in order to... Alright, so we got some laser turrets right now. We need batteries. So that's something we need to get around to doing. Right now, though, because we don't really have much of defense against the aliens, so we're going to have to throw the rest of our ammunition into these guys. We'll take 50 from here and just sort of try and spread it around across this line as much as we possibly can. Looks like we need to half it twice. It takes a lot of power to actually take out some of the bigger creatures. They are getting significantly more dangerous now. So defense is primary. There we are. So we've still got some ammunition ourselves, but it looks like we're primarily using the rocket right now. Let's just take that power as good. Yeah, okay. Right, so we need to actually power this up before we go along with what else we were doing. Like that. So lovely. We're making some lubricant now. It's actually very quick. But we don't want to run out of heavy oil, so we will still go up here and try this out. So I'm going to have to get rid of this, unfortunately. It'd be funny if that left some sort of residue. That'd be quite interesting. Right, so how is this going to work? Because the underground pipes take a little while, or don't go as far as I would like them to. Apparently they do. No, my bad. They go quite the distance, apparently. I was comparing them to the underground pipes. Underground transport belts, that is. So there we are. So there's more oil now. Well, storage, heavy oil going into the tank, I suppose. I imagine it's working the way I want it to. To give us the ability to make more lubricant. That would be pretty fantastic. Now, as for the storage, I still don't know how it works. Does the barrel just... So how would we make the heavy engines? So it requires... You've got to make it inside those. I imagine a pump going into it would work. I'm not sure how lubricant is put onto a belt. So I imagine it's not, since they're pipes by the looks of it. Oh crap, we're under attack.